Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be discussing principles about flipped classroom. So, in terms of the idea of flipped classroom, one thing that we should first go over with is the idea of schema or prior knowledge. It has been said that for students to engage in critical thinking tasks, they should at least have prior knowledge or what we call schema that they will use to demonstrate critical thinking skills in a way where their acquired baseline knowledge would be used to combine it with information coming from the learning environment. And the assumption is if they are if they are able to synthesize new information, new procedure by combining prior knowledge or schema with the information provided in the learning environment, they will be able to synthesize new methods, new ideas, and so they are practicing critical thinking. And Flip Classroom advocates that we build schema among our students by giving them opportunities outside the classroom to explore resource material. In description, Flip Classroom has been described as an approach where students watch theoretical part of lesson via multiple equipments such as online videos, presentations, and learning management system. And while or after doing this, they do take notes, prepare questions about the parts that they do not understand. This means that in a flipped classroom setup, we first allow our students to explore the resource material and synthesize their understanding about it. And this is done through multiple or variety of tools like lecture videos and reading materials. And we couple these materials with what we call work along activities, which would enable them or would assist them to comprehend the material. In this kind of setup, the role of the teacher is as an instructional designer, a facilitator, and an assessor, while the expectation among our students would be as independent learner and active learner. In this kind of setup, lecture is allowed but still considered under the paradigm of student-centered learning. In flipped classroom, lecture is not defined as a teaching method, but rather a teaching learning situations composed of different scenarios and activities. Thus, lecture in a flipped classroom setup is coupled with either work along activities, assignments, or reflections. In one visualization of flipped classroom, we can see that the outside engagement of the students is where they allocate time to explore materials. This would include reading materials or watching a lecture video. But again, to assist students to prepare for the class, there are short activities, short online activities like guided questions, short quizzes, mind mapping that students have to accomplish and that would assist them to organize what they have understood from the lecture video or the reading. During classroom engagement, it's the time to clarify concepts and misconceptions, and it's also the time to deepen understanding of students. This is done through collaborative activities, to through application of concepts as well. After the in-class engagement, students would now be assessed outside of the classroom through asynchronous online activities. In another visualization, we can see that the idea of flipped classroom is flipping the traditional classroom. The traditional classroom situates teacher in a scenario wherein he or she instructs students at school during their classes. And then at home, it's where students engage in thinking activities to complete their assignment. But flipping that situation, uh, it is at home that students watches teacher instruction or a lecture, again coupled with lecture or with work along activities. And it's in school where teacher facilitates students' collaboration. Another visualization provides us a picture where students gain experience or experiential engagement through different online activities. And then these activities are enriched by concept exploration through video and audio lectures as well as readings. Likewise, following this is meaning making activities that would allow students to comprehend what they have explored in terms of the lectures and the resource materials. And when they go to the classroom, it's time to demonstrate and apply what they have understood. Commonly, the activities done prior to classroom engagement focuses on remembering skills, understanding skills, and sometimes applying skills. That's the reason why most of the activities before coming to class would center on comprehension skills. During class activities, most that would be done by students would focus on analyzing, evaluating, and creating. If you want to know more about flipped learning and flipped classroom, please go over our reading Flipped Learning Network, the four pillars of flip. Thank you so much.